Hello and welcome. Today, we'd like to present some excerpts from a recent workshop called Know Anyone Who Hates Muslims, a peace vigil workshop on Islamophobia. These workshops are repeated. If you'd like to be part of the next one, do check out our website, peacevigil.net, or you can fill out the questionnaire that's in the link below. So I'm sure I didn't capture 100%, but this is mostly what
No, that's pretty good. Thank you so much. What this gives us is a perspective. Often we are getting frustrated by comments of people that we can't do anything about. It is better to put our energy and effort into things that will go forward. So somebody calls you a bad name, calls you whatever, gali deta hai aapko. You are sitting there thinking, oh, how should I respond? And it's very easy to actually disconnect with that person, but sometimes we go on and on. We don't even know whether these people are real. As we've just seen, we tried to guess about these 6 people who may actually not even exist. So unless we have had a number of conversations with somebody, we know where it is going. It's perhaps, this is my suggestion as a peace educator, is that it is not a good idea to engage with everything and anything we see online. It's not worth our effort. So let's see. But there is also other things that go on there. There's one that says, no matter what you do, they remain backward. Even if you give them education, they don't want to move forward with the times. So why bother? Muslims marry 4 times. That's somebody thinking they know everything about Muslims. They've put that. So you will see there's why is there a controversy about Savarkar? I honestly do not know anything about him. So it basically falls into 4 categories: abuse, incorrect information, prejudiced narrative that we just read, no matter what you do, they remain backward. Wants to know. Some people, genuinely want to know. They don't know about Savarkar. They want to know, who was he? Why is there a controversy? But there are also questions that are already loaded. So you see a question there, it says, is it true that anti-CAA protesters support Pakistan? My friend told me that most of the protesters are Pakistani agents. Now, I can tell that this question is not a genuine question. I doubt very much that this is a genuine question. I think this is leading to Islamophobia. This will soon turn into an Islamophobic rant. Now, we are going to just talk about abuse a little bit because it bothers all of us. We have all faced abuse. Is there somebody here who has not faced abuse on social media for their anti-Islamophobic views? So let us look at abuse for a second. Okay, who is the abuser? Very important, friends, to realize who this abuser is. Most of the times it is a troll. Do people know who a troll is? We've all heard of a troll. Can somebody say, just use your mic and tell everybody what you know about trolls. What is a troll?
Troll is somebody who digresses from the core topic and abuses.
Yes, Shine, that's good.
I think Nisha had her hand up for a second.
Nisha, please go ahead. But we need to understand what is digressive. ठीक है? What is digressive is कि हम चल रहे हैं बात, for instance, we are talking about JNU. We are saying in JNU, the fee is being hiked and we are against it. It's a public institution. We want it accessible to the poor. We want it accessible to women. We want it accessible to all the people who can't afford to pay very high fee for education. What will the troll do? The troll will start talking about the number of condoms in the trash in JNU. The troll will start talking about how long somebody is taking to finish his PhD. That is called digression. जो हम चल रहे हैं सीधे लाइन में, we are talking of an important issue. Somebody will come and divert our attention to issues that don't matter. What the hell does it matter? How many condoms were found in the trash of JNU? We are not discussing it. What we are discussing is that there's a fee hike. There are people who can't afford to get education because they don't have money to pay for it. So that's called digression. When we are considering something important, somebody comes and diverts our attention. So number one, they will be very, very inflammatory, which means they will say things that are bad. तू ये है, तू वो है, वो खराब होते हैं, ये है, वो है, and they will say things that will divert your attention. The third feature of a troll is most of the times it is anonymous. I'm saying it, okay, because I don't even know. There may be one person trying to have 5 different identities, as you know, Aradhita and Nisha said, you know, they may even be paid, they are trained. So we don't know who these people are. Most of the times they are anonymous, or they have fake identities, or even if they have their true identities, they may be functioning as more than one person. Lastly, they are everywhere. So if you think, oh, you know, this is my group, you may actually over time find there will be trolls getting into those groups as well. So we have to be careful about them. They are always there. They are provoking your emotions. They are turning this into an emotional war rather than things that will be debated upon with facts. So very, very important. Can somebody give another example? So I gave this JNU example. What do you think a troll will do? For example, let us say the example of CAA. And people who have not spoken as yet, please do speak. This is a workshop. Try and tell us, what do you think a troll will do when discussing the subject of CAA?